Welcome back to another review of Shaka iLembe Season 1. It's a little bit of a different setup today, and that's because I am here with TRNDZA. That's TRNDZA. They've been kind enough to share their space with us, share their recording equipment with us, and share their opinions on the full season review of Shaka iLembe. Welcome. I'm so excited.
No, very excited to have you as well.
Yes, very first collab.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's real now.
Yeah,
it's real. You know,
we're
we're
doing
out here.
this.
Yeah, we're collabing out here,
Yes,
doing
please
things. Yeah, it's
introduce
exciting.
yourself.
I am Mpo from TRNDZA.
Yeah.
We do reviews. We talk movies, TV, entertainment, the whole space. Yeah.
So let's jump straight
into Shaka.
episode 12.
Yeah. Yes.
What did you think?
I loved it. I loved it. A lot happens. Macadema, first of all, he definitely got what was coming. That whole sequence was weird though.
But I mean, what did we expect? This is Queen Tombazi. This is what she does. A normal day in the office for her.
There was a moment where Deuces and Senzangakhona are drinking from the same thing.
Then
and while Senzangakhona is drinking, Deuces is like side eyeing him. He was like, are you taking a sip?
I hear what you're
saying. Are you drinking?
But Deuces didn't get sick.
So we don't know if he actually drank. Did you see him drink from that thing? We just see him pass it over. And even though I can fake drinking, I can go.
True, very true. But here's what I think.
And just pass it over.
Just based on the character of Deuces as well. He seems like a very honorable man, a man of strong character. I mean, throughout the season, he has been a man that is after justice and does not, go behind back doors to get it.
I don't think so.
Okay, let me know.
I don't think so. I feel like you know what? He's a man with a vision. He's very ambitious, and I don't think he will shy away from doing a little bit of some shady stuff to get to where he needs to go. Like the whole situation with Shaka. What he's doing for Shaka is not very hard. He's enabling the guy. He can see that.
Say that again.
The situation with Shaka is very, very dodgy, but he's just like, but I need an ally in the south. When he becomes king, I'm going to need as many people on my side. So he's, as much as he's being helpful, he has his selfish sort of like.
You know what? I do agree with you on his relationship with Shaka. As much as Shaka really is that man that is strong, he's been a warrior, he's been an asset to the Mtetwa clan, right? But he acted dishonorably, especially against the Elangi people, right?
That was crazy.
Listen, I understand that there's revenge that needs to be taken. I understand that these people terrorized your mom. Okay, fine, you want to kill them, but what's with the naked
It's the
stuff?
naked part for me. It's the naked part for me. Like, yes, like, people do get angry. They want revenge. It's like, why are you doing it?
I just think Shaka was not in his right mind.
He's
he
not.
Really was taken over
He's
by
unraveling.
His rage.
He's unraveling this guy.
Agree.
He's had a very traumatic childhood. He's experienced rejection from his father.
True.
His people like the Go Elangeni, the mothers who are singing, talking smack. His uncle rejected his mom. His cousin Macadema was also, he's experienced a lot of trauma in his life. So he's also like, I think he's emotionally messed up.
I think
from all
I
of that
agree
stuff,
with you, and I think that also the influences in his life haven't been keeping that at bay.
Yes.
So Udingiswayo, for instance, is one of them, and this might be an unpopular opinion, but I think his mother as well has been.
She also has her own rage, bruh.
She does. I think she does want what's best for her son, but sometimes there is that lack of discipline. Sometimes.
And you know what? I saw this from the very, very first episode. I was like, you know what? These two's relationship is weird. The thing is,
between his mother and him.
Shaka and his mom. It's almost like You know when a mother, like the father isn't in the child's life, a mother has a kid and it's only her and the son and they only have each other, and it's almost like she treats him like her husband or like the man of the house. Once he starts dating and stuff like that, she's like, no, I don't want to lose my child. Ooh, this girl is going to take my child away from me. Who's going to take care of me once my child is gone? You know, I feel like they have that sort of relationship. Leah and Shaka.
I tend to agree with you.
Yeah.
I tend to agree with you. And I mean, it was mentioned just immediately after Nandi was married. Then Senzangakhona took on a few more wives, and then she lost her, her favor with Senzangakhona. Umkabai, the narrator, did say that she started turning her affections towards her son. Right?
100%.
And yes, I agree. I just don't think it's at that super unhealthy level just yet, but I do believe that she has been a little bit enabling to Shaka.
Dude, when what was it, episode 11, when that girl rejected him, the beats that he was going to give to her, he wasn't like, you know what, the next one. He was like, no, the real love of my life.
I thought he was gonna give his mom the beats first though. I was like, why give it to a random girl when you could give it to your mom?
He's feeling her. He's a young man. He's reaching that age where he's looking to,
I guess.
He's
that wasn't weird for me, to be honest. Because I felt like
I understand what was going through his head. It's just like, moms is always there. Mom is not going anywhere, but you know what? 100%. That's exactly what it is. So I got that. So I get why the rejection, hit him hard, because it's even
I forgot his name,
son.
But yes, the guy.
I think it's that part that really pissed him off. Yeah. It's who she was also cheating.
Yeah, I think because now Shaka does believe himself to be a better man than him, the Dingsayo's son. Yeah. And to be bested by him in this arena, it's not an easy pill to swallow.
You know what? No one is perfect.
True.
No one is good at everything. Shaka is good on the battlefield. He's good with battle formations. And he said himself.
Girls are not
he has zero game. This guy does not have game, Even his little brother was like able to be like, nah, this is how you speak to a girl, all of these things. It's not, and there aren't any perfect people,
No, I agree.
That's just where he comes short. And that's why I'm like, all of his affections, because of that, move towards his mother. And that's the thing that I love about this show, is that how complex people's motivations
really
are.
Is.
No one is just 100% bad, and no one is 100%. There's gray. No, I don't even think so. I don't think so. I mean, like, the way I'm looking at it is that from the Ndwandwe people's perspective. As much as we are like, Zwide is a terrible person, we saw him attack Nandi in the beginning of the thing. We've seen how he blamed Dingiswayo for the whole situation. Even like, we've seen the bad side of things. But I'm sure to his people, he's like, you know what, when we were going through a famine, he was willing to do anything to make sure that we got food. Yes, he stole, he was doing, but it was to feed us. At the end of the day, his motivations were centered around us. So to them, he's a hero. You know what I'm saying? It's who tells the story, I feel like. If the Ndwande were the ones telling the story, Zwide was going to be the Shaka. You know what I'm saying? He was going to be that guy, but because it's the Zulus who are telling the story, they're like, nah, this dude is whack. I mean,
I hear you, Mbo.
Yeah,
I hear you.
I'm being a devil's advocate
right
now. I'm being a devil's advocate. I'm defending basically the undefendable. But
but I think
it's great.
It's all of these like little stories that we're touching upon that really came together nicely in the final episode.
Yeah.
Episode 12 for me really just felt like a nice little full circle type of moment.
It's a culmination of all of these things that have been building up, why Shaka is why we know him as this cruel whatever leader, it's because he's gone through some stuff.
Yeah, and that's an ode to the storytelling actually, and the writing of the story. It's so intricate and it's so interwoven. It's just beautiful to watch, to tell you the truth, because you really do get to a point at the end where every single scene, every single moment, every single event, you understand how we got to that point.
Even Mkabai's like voiceover speech at the end, I was touched. I was feeling
her voice alone.
Her voice is so epic. Oh, it is so. And she did.
Man, she like pretending. She making it worse.
I think she's making it like that.
Wow.
But it's so good.
Yeah,
she's so good. Mkabai is an amazing character. The way she turned on. She didn't really turn on her brother.
I mean, it was inevitable because they were on different sides.
They were on even before he became king. There was some conflict.
Yeah.
They used to clash on some.
But
stuff
I do respect Senzangakhona's brother, Mkabai's brother, the one that was killed by Shaka at the end. I respect him because he gives me a sense.
Brother, isn't that their uncle?
I think it's the brother.
Is it
not? He's a prince as well.
Yeah, I thought he's their dad's brother.
Well, whatever he is.
That dude.
That guy.
Yeah. That
I
guy.
respect him because he reminds me as well of Ungomani, the Tetwa clans. I don't know, Induna, whatever they call him. Those guys are the epitome and the definition of loyal.
Yes.
This is the seat. This is the throne.
I
don't
loyal.
care who's sitting on
it.
I don't care who's sitting on
I'm not loyal to the king. I'm loyal to the throne.
And I think somebody like that is really such a great asset because you know that as soon as I am here, this man is for me. It was just sad to see that.
As a good leader.
Yeah.
That's even Shaka mourned him and he was like, I really wish this guy was on my side because you need people like that. And he also respected the fact that this guy was like, I can't in good conscience be your follower and stuff like that.
Knowing that I failed my king.
Exactly. And he's just like,
that's short-lived.
Bruh.
Did you really believe Sigujana was gonna be like
that guy? Hey, that guy, that Tata said, that guy, come on. That guy definitely, he didn't stand a chance at all. And Senzangakhona was fully just forcing the situation. Honestly. What did he think was going to happen? He hears what the Shaka is like.
Pride really got the best of him. He just did not want to accept that this prophecy is not about you, bro.
That explains a lot. Shaka's father is prideful. His mother is prideful. Guri's just like, hey. It's just like, But that actually, and that's his downfall. It's his pride.
Yes.
Nandi, to a certain extent, I feel like her pride also contributed to her difficult life because
let's break it down.
Yeah, because at the time, as much as today we're like, stand your ground, speak your voice, grow your word, back then people didn't want to hear.
True, especially from a woman.
She was like, you know what, I'm not going to stand for that. I know my worth and I'm going to say, and it pissed everyone around her off because even the other moms and whatever go Elangeni was like, you know what, you think you're better than us, you see yourself as whatever,
but I mean,
look at you now and stuff. I mean, she was right because she was like, you know what, I won't accept being treated like this because I know that I should be over here, but being like that is gonna piss people off.
True, but I mean, when did her downfall begin? I would say, based on the story, it's when she was kicked out of Kwanobamba.
That is actually...
And yes, she did contribute to it. I mean, you know that you're one of the king's wives, and he takes turns with visiting each and every one of you guys. So,
which is crazy.
I mean, that's what the definition of this term
is. I understand that, but I'm just like, when thinking back on it, I'm just like, what a crazy way to live.
I think she overestimated Senzangakhona's love for her. So like I said.
You know what? I think that's where the pride thing comes in as well. Nandi really did believe that she was the favorite, and when
Yes.
she stopped
And
being
she
the favorite,
was.
she stopped wanting to also show affection to her husband. I think that's where she failed her marriage
It's
as
when
well.
BB came into the picture. Hey, BB messed things up. Even her kid was the one who ended up being the heir. So BB,
Sigujana, yes.
BB had a lot of influence.
True.
So,
But I think
what happened?
Nandi also made it easy for Bibi to have influence because of the pride that she
Yeah,
has and the
yeah.
rebelliousness
Yes.
that she had.
I'm pretty sure that if Senzangakhona lived today,
Yeah.
he'd be like some sort of influencer.
Why?
Because he loves himself.
Okay, he loves attention.
Yes, he loves attention. He'll be on IG. You know what?
With the six packs.
Yeah, yes, and
Nah.
stuff like that guy is so
I see that.
into himself.
I see that.
He's very he would be in the gym all the time,
Yeah.
taking those selfies, shit. That's his vibe.
So does this mean that Senzangakhona is like your least favorite character on the show?
Swe even gave me a look. Yes, I do not like Senzangakhona. I
Yeah.
call him like an F-boy because
Oh, I see.
Yes,
As
he-
you just described.
Yes, yeah, because his behavior is very F-boy.
Yeah.
He falls in love. He gives all the attention. He says all the right things. I'll make you my queen. I'll do. But when things hit the fan, then all of a sudden he's defending himself. He doesn't want to take ownership of his child. He's not taking responsibility
Sure,
for
that was just wild. That whole relationship with him and Nandi and his son.
And the fact that even after that, she was still like, yeah, I'll still marry you. I'll be, I won't be I won't take the position that I was supposed to as like the main wife, but
Yeah.
I'll come back to you just so I can still be with you and stuff like that.
I think Nandi really did love
she
Senzangakhona
really
though.
loved this dude. Just like Shaka also really loved
his dad.
Senzangakhona. Like, this dude is loved by the people around him, and he just spits on that love. He really upsets me, that guy. He really, really, he's very disappointing.
No, he is,
Disappointment.
and that face that he makes, like nothing.
Yeah,
passes
like,
him.
like, what are you doing,
It's like,
guy?
dude.
What's happening?
that?
What is happening, man?
Yeah, he was quite an annoying character.
Yeah.
Just like one annoying character that I really didn't like was Umawewe. Oh my word.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's, I could say that Mawewe was my least favorite because he is such a coward.
Yes,
He
but
is such a coward. But do you think Mawewe had it in him without being bewitched?
what to make the
To
move?
turn on his brothers?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I actually don't know, because after the fact, when he was king, he was, he was pretending to be like in control and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So you would think that he had ambitions for the throne.
I think he
don't
did.
know.
I think he did have ambitions for the throne, and the reason I say that is because
Who was supposed to be king, though?
Ntombazi, I think it was either Tama or Timiswai. I think
It
they
was
were the two oldest.
Nah, it
Yeah.
was, but it wasn't supposed to
think
be
it was-
Mawewe.
No, Mawewe
Mawewe
was
was
like the
never,
last born. I think he's like
he
the
was
last
never
born.
supposed to be.
But I think he wanted to be king because he was enticed by the idea of come to me and I will show you how to be king.
So you're saying that he wanted
Yeah.
to be king, and Ntombazi was the push he needed to make the moves.
I think Ntombazi, because remember the whole scene started when Ntombazi came to the Mtetwa Palace to
Yeah.
save her son after
Yes.
that very first war
Yeah.
that we saw. So she needed a way to figure out how to get her son out of the situation. And Mawewe was the weakest link.
And he
You
was the
can
weakest
see that
link.
this guy
Exactly.
is easily enticed. And she enticed him with the idea of
Yeah.
becoming king. I think
Basically-
he already wanted to do it.
Yeah, you're
So-
right. I agree. I think like the seed was there.
Yeah.
She just watered it
Yeah.
with her witchcraft, and then, but that whole
chaos.
bruh, that was really sad though. How can you like betray all your brothers like
Bruh.
that? That
They know
was
it's
crazy.
you, man. I want to be king, so
Season 2.
Season 2. Yes, and how about that ending?
Hey, bruh, did you see the
It's
post
expected,
credits?
though. Yeah.
Sequence? Oh, okay, yeah.
I think it's expected. This boy is yearning for his father's love.
Yes.
And Shaka upstaged him.
Oh, dude.
Took over his seat as the son, the loved, the beloved of
that speech he gave Dingiswai, where he was like, don't pretend like I didn't go through some stuff as well. I lost my father. I was treated like a traitor's son. And like my life was, and I was like, yo. Dude.
He's right though. He's really right. And
100%.
Yeah, man, that was hard to watch.
Very hard. It was so sad.
It was very, very sad.
Dingiswai didn't even have anything to say.
What do you do as Dingiswai? Here you have your son, right? Yes, he is your son. He is the next heir to the throne. But he's not exhibiting the same, behavior as Shaka, the warrior, the undefeated.
But they also had shared that whole thing of we were both, outcasts from
True, and I think that's also what made the relationship so strong as well, is because they have something in common.
They have things
as being exiles.
Yeah, they have bad relationships with their fathers as well,
Yeah.
So they have stuff to talk about. What is this is what I'm going to talk about with his son.
But I do think it's incumbent on Dingiswayo to train his son. I mean, Shaka isn't going to take over the throne.
Yeah.
So
what's his plan?
What are you like, okay, fine, he's going to take over.
You're not going to live
forever.
Take
over and then
what's going to happen?
What with your kingdom?
It's same thing with Senzangakhona. Yeah, now when he was like, Sigujana, what was his plan there?
Well, we don't know what the sitch is there, kwa November, what Sigujana has been going through. Maybe he's been living the soft life too much.
Yes,
as a king's son.
I can imagine he was, but it seems like these guys aren't really planning for after they are here. They think, I'm going to be here forever. So
this makes me want to segue into the acting on the show. What's your take?
I love it. I don't really feel like I know any of the actors. I know the characters.
And that's always a sign of great acting.
Exactly. Like, I feel like if I were to see Wise Man, I'll see Zwide.
Wise Man,
is
a tricky one for me, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Because
even
I just see him as a Zulu man. and the reason I say that is because I saw him in
I'm so sorry. Dude, that is so intense, bro.
Let me explain.
That is so intense.
Let me explain.
Yeah, okay.
I think I saw him in The Wife, and I saw him in Shaka iLembe now.
Yes.
And most recently he's been cast for that show Ngalagata, Mendoza's biography.
Yes.
And I honestly do not see a difference in the characters. I just see Wiseman Mube.
So he's not versatile in his acting?
To be honest, I don't think so. I think he's being typecast.
No,
he's hard.
I feel
that hard, like, alpha type, strong type of Zulu man. And that's what I mean when I say I see a Zulu man when I see Wiseman Mube. I don't necessarily see the differences in his character.
I feel like it's
but
because
he's good.
Yeah,
he fits the role very well.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking because he gives off that vibe so well, it's difficult to put him in a rom-com type situation because I don't think it would be believable. Not that he can't play a sweet guy, but I feel like if we look at him, we won't feel like, the casting was amazing.
Was amazing on this show.
It was so good.
Like literally all the way up to Mawewe, Umakedama, even the characters that you don't like.
Yes.
They were amazing.
They were, yes.
So I think
agree.
casting really did an amazing job on this show. I mean, each episode I was finding myself saying, wow.
And you know what, when they would get big names, even like for 1 or 2 episodes, you'd be like, oh, this guy is also on the show. Yeah. This person is also, it was
But I think my biggest surprise was Shava.
Really?
Yeah, that was my biggest surprise. I'm like, I didn't even know you act.
So random. Super random.
I didn't know you act.
I was distracted by the wig. The whole time I was just like, dude. I was like, did people really have their hair like that?
I think so. I'm not sure.
That is crazy. I really we need more productions like this in South Africa.
I agree.
It 100%. Really connects us to who we are as South Africans, what it where we come from.
Yeah.
Because where we come from makes us who we are. And a lot of our history has been forgotten and has been twisted and has been told by other people, and we never get to really tell our own stories. And this is just an example of how well we can tell our stories.
And I want to go a bit beyond that as well and say this is the level of production that we can produce or that we can deliver in this country. We can take it all the way into not just historical type of biography
in everything.
Productions, but fiction, rom-coms, comedies. Really, it really felt like a world-class production. And I'm so proud that it's a South African story at that.
I feel like Shaka, this is something we can take to anywhere in the world and be like, this is a slice of South Africa and they will love it. You know how Squid Games took over the world? It's in Korean.
Yeah.
But it took over.
Yeah,
I can see that happening
Korean
with Shaka as well.
Culture has taken over.
Even Koreans are the next thing. I think, obviously, Hollywood, Bollywood, and now Coreywood? I don't know. I don't know.
Careful.
But get cancelled.
That's a nice way to round things up.
Yeah.
What are your expectations in season 2 besides the betrayal of Dingiswayo's eyes?
I hope people age.
Hey, you can say that
I
again.
hope people age. You know, they look age appropriate because
I saw a tweet saying the only person aging in this show is Shaka.
Yes.
And then there's Zama a little bit with that whitish.
Guys,
Dingiswayo is old, then he's young, then he's old, then he's young.
Really take. So hopefully, I don't know if they're gonna recast.
Do they go into makeup, to add the wrinkles?
No.
Yeah,
You think smoothing so?
Yeah, why not?
Think they should
if
recast.
the budget is there. But who are you gonna
recast
recast Nandi as?
Someone.
That's what the Giant did, to be fair.
They recast.
They changed the actors
Excuse me.
3 times.
For aging purposes.
Season 1, yeah.
Like with Shaka.
Just like with
But
Shaka,
Shaka's an easy one because he was a young man and then he was old. I think they can invest in some sort of prosthetics or whatever they call it.
Those things take time, hey? So that's
It's
a whole
world-class
3
production.
hours before shooting.
You're gonna be recast.
I say they must recast. I say.
I don't
agree.
believe they should be recast because I do think that we have developed some sort of an attachment to the characters now as well. Nandi is Nomza Mombata. Dingiswayo is Temingo Simtembu.
Yeah.
Lemohanzipa is Shaka. So, guys, just do prosthetics. The budget is there. Or if it's not, it should be. Because
this is a great show. I can't wait for season 2.
You know what? I need to at least take my expectations low now, knowing that I need to wait 18 months.
Yeah, basically 2 years. So
I think I think that's it. Thank you so much.
Yes,
for joining me. Well, allowing me to join you here and visiting our channel.
Yes.
I hope this is not the last of it.
Definitely. We must really do this influencer thing, go full, we must be fully involved in these things, do the things.
Do it, you must do it.
Exactly, you can't be doing things kancane, just touching on it a little bit. You must, see where it takes you.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see where we go. So this was great. I really enjoyed myself. Thank you.
I started off
for
very
being
nervous.
Here. We just met. We just met a few minutes ago. So it's understandable.
Yeah. So that's it, guys, for the full season review of Shaka iLembe. What were your guys' thoughts? What did you think about the season? What are you expecting in season 2? I cannot believe it's going to be 18 months, but let's hope they make it worth our while. It has been a great first season. And thank you to TRNDZA for joining us for this review.
It was an absolute
Make
pleasure.
sure you guys go check out their channel. They've got some amazing stuff on there. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
The link is in the description. Link is in the description. Yeah, all the good stuff,
Yeah.
Comment, like, subscribe. And
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.